Copying and pasting columns, rows, and cells. Now let's examine what some find to be a relatively frequent need, and that's to copy and paste the contents of individual cells or even whole columns or rows. You'll find that Excel makes it pretty easy to do just that, just as it's easy to insert additional columns or rows, as we've already done. And you may find that you need to insert additional columns or rows to accommodate this copied work. Then, in the next tutorial, we'll look at how to move content by cutting and pasting. Obviously, the main difference between copying versus cutting is that with copying, you are creating a copy of the contents of that cell, column, or row and pasting it to new locations while keeping the original content where it is. Cutting, by comparison, removes the content from its original position and allows you to move it to another location through the process of pasting. To copy the contents of a single cell, for example, we can do one of several things. We would select the cell in question, and then we could either right-click and choose Copy, or we could select Copy from the toolbar up here, or we could open up our Edit menu and select Copy, or using our keyboard, we could either press Ctrl+C or Ctrl+Insert to copy the contents of this cell, like this. Notice the border that appears around the cell that's going to be copied. Now we're going to select the cell where we would like to copy the contents. For example, maybe we made the exact same amount of money with berry quartz in August as we did in July. So we would go here, press, and again we can do several things. We can choose Paste up here from the toolbar icon. We can right-click and choose Paste. We can also go up here under the Edit menu and select Paste, or, using our keyboards, we can press either Ctrl+V or press Shift+Insert, such as we'll do here, and you'll see that the material has been copied to the cell. You can also copy one cell's contents to a number of different cells at once. Watch this. Now I'm going to copy this cell, and I'm going to copy it to a number of different locations at once. Here, I'm going to copy it the way we have before, which is to select the cell. Now I'm going to select to copy it by right-clicking. I see it here. Now I'm going to press several different locations in which to copy this. Say, for example, we know that we're going to need something down here that we'll also need 52 several times. So we're going to press the first cell in which to copy it. Then pressing and holding our Control key, we'll select the other cells where we want it copied. And now, when we press Paste, now to copy an entire column, say this column, you would select the column, then you can right-click and choose Copy, or go through any of the other methods, going to the Edit menu and selecting Copy, or by pressing Ctrl+Insert or Ctrl+C to copy. Here we're going to right-click, choose Copy, and now we're going to go to a different location on our sheet, or we could go to another sheet altogether, and now we're going to go back to the Edit menu and select Paste. Now here we've just moved from one sheet to another. We've copied material from the first sheet to the third sheet. We just copied the material, then moved to the other sheet and clicked Paste. Now to do the same for a row, we're going to select the row in question. Let's say this row. We're going to right-click and choose Copy, or go through any of the other methods, the Edit menu or your keyboard selections. Select Copy. We're going to move to the location where it needs to be copied, let's say onto Sheet 2, and we're going to go back to Edit and select Paste, and now it's been pasted into place. Now notice, obviously, and I think I pointed this out before, that when you paste something, you'll get the Paste Options window, and it allows you to, whether you want to keep formatting from the original source, whether you want to link cells or values and number formatting.